More than 12 million people worldwide live with congenital heart disease. And this weekend, here in BC, cyclists are going to take part in the 13th annual Triple Crown for Heart charity bike ride, all to raise money for children with that condition, as well as their families and guardians. Cyclists will be taking on all three big North Shore mountains, Seymour, Grouse and Cypress, in a 75-kilometer race that has around only 2,300 meters of elevation change. And joining us now is Marie Campbell. She's the founder and chairperson. Thanks so much for joining us. Much appreciated.
Glad to be here.
Tell us a bit more about this race. How is it going to work, and how long do you think it'll take for these riders?
Well, it's an all-day event, but your typical rider does it in about 5 hours, 4.5, 4 if they're really speedy. And yeah, we have aid stations along the way, and we make sure that we have mechanical standing by just in case any of the riders have issues. We call it an event. It's a community event, not a race. We don't time it.
No?
We make sure everybody is safe, and we encourage people to help if you get a flat tire.
Yeah, to be a good rider.
Yes.
Right. But you will find always there are probably a couple of people that are trying to beat a time or something like that, right?
There's always going to be that kind of person.
The keeners. How many people usually take part?
About 200, and we've got about 190 registered today.
Wow.
And a few sort of last minute people get in there. The most we've had is about 220, 225. And yeah, so.
We mentioned that this is the 13th annual.
Yes.
Why did you start this?
Well, I was an avid cyclist and triathlete, and back in 2009, I thought, could we actually cycle all three mountains? And one day I decided to ask a bunch of friends, do you want to do it with me? And then 13 of us got together, gave it a shot. And then the next year we thought, oh, well, we could raise, and on that year, we raised $2,000 to refurbish a garden, a rooftop space for children who were recovering from heart surgery. And it worked out really, really nicely. And we've been doing little projects at BC Children's ever since, trying to make the lives better of families and children recovering from heart surgery.
And why children living with congenital heart diseases and conditions specifically?
I was a cardiac nurse for 18 years. I now still work in the hospital in a different department, but it's close to my heart. So I just thought it would be worth supporting these wonderful little kids who just have a different start to life and then thrive if you give them a little bit of support.
And for anybody who wants to take part, can they still sign up, and how do they do that?
So you can sign up as a rider until 7 tonight. And then if you want to donate, you can also do that. And we have a fair amount of volunteers, but we have a route online, and if you want to cheer on cyclists on the North Shore, take a look at our route, and please join in.
Great. And what's the website?
It's www.triplecrownforheart.ca.
Marie Campbell, we really appreciate your time. Thanks for sharing the story with us. Much appreciated.
It's such a pleasure to be here. Thanks so much, Dan.